Good morning, New Canaan High School. I'm Dennis Mulcahy coming to you live from the NCTV studio. Today is Friday, June 7th and a day C. And just as you thought one Mulcahy was leaving, I decided to fill her shoes.
And you know what? It feels great to have you, Dennis. Hello NCHS, I'm Harvey Duplog and welcome everyone to our last broadcast of the year. We missed you these past weeks, so we've got a lot to get you caught up on, ranging from the final scheduling, theatre, winning big, and yearbooks are finally here. But first, will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Students, believe it or not, we are closing in on the last days of school. Finals start next Wednesday, so let's get you up to speed on the schedule. Periods 8 and 7's test on Wednesday, then periods 6 and 5 on Thursday, then 4 and 3 on Friday, leaving periods 2 and 1 for Monday, with Tuesday being used for makeup exams. Exams run each day from 7:45 to 9:15, with the second test lasting from 10:15 to 11:45. Also, in between exams, beginning at 9:20, there will be many stress relievers that you can participate in, such as playing cornhole against the principals, tennis, and everyone's favorite activity, petting dogs. For the entire detailed list of activities, make sure to check out the wellness and enrichment posters around the school. Also of note, the New Canaan Library has pushed back their hours and will stay open next week until 9 p.m. So good luck everyone on your exams.
And with finals just around the corner, that means graduation is almost here. This year's commencement ceremony is on Tuesday, June 18th, which is the day after finals wrap up. It takes place at Dunning Stadium at 5 p.m., but for family and relatives who aren't able to make it, NCTV will be there to broadcast it live. In the event of rain, it will be held the following day at the same time. Make sure to show up and support the graduated seniors, including famed NCTV anchor and my sister, Caitlin Mulcahy, for the final time.
And speaking of graduation, a great way to support the class of 2019 is to head on over to NCHS Scholarship Foundation website, nchs-sf.org, to purchase a graduation lawn sign. They cost $40 each, and buying one will greatly benefit the graduating class.
Last weekend, the theater program hosted their final show of the year, Legally Blonde, and did, without a doubt, a spectacular job. Senior Lucy Coots played lead role Elle Woods, while Wyatt Lysenko and Ben Dooley starred as the other leads. The show was definitely one to remember. And also last week, the Halo Awards took place where the NCHS Theater was not only nominated, but left the night with 4 awards. Congrats to Kate Murphy for Best Performance by a Supporting Actress, Sadie Seelert for Best Performance by a Leading Actress, the entire cast of Anything Goes for Best Dancing in their performance, and finally, the cast of Letters to Sala, who won the Fearless Award. It truly is such an amazing program.
And speaking of awards, the Access Award winners have been announced. The contest is for original student productions that have aired on Altice's cable channel this year. NCHS has had 8 winners. Congratulations to Peter Harvey, who won 3rd in the animation/stop motion category, James Singer, who also won 3rd place for his documentary. And then in the experimental videos, Jackson Ulmer won 1st place, while Peter Harvey won 3rd. And then for Best Narrative Videos, Jackson Ulmer once again won 1st place, and Ethan Jones won 3rd. For PSAs, Laura Tedesco won 1st place, and Pablo Villa and Emily Wazza won 3rd. On the TV side, Colin Parrott and Ian Nicholas won 3rd place for Best School News Story. And shout out to everyone here at NCTV for winning 2nd place for Best News Show.
How about winning an award for just being awesome, Harv? So congratulations to the June Students of the Month for this year. Freshmen Zoe Kelly and Richard Hernandez, sophomores Tommy Towers and Stephen Panzano, and juniors Luke McPhillips and Emma Schulman all deserve a shout out for working their butts off this year. Keep up the great work, guys.
And while the positions have already been announced, we would like to again recognize next year's Student Coalition. Starting with the class of 2022, Delaney Smith is your political board president. Kira Marsty is social board president, and Izzy Kaufman, one class president. For the class of 2021, Megan Tapp is social board president. Madison Granower is your political board president, and Jukes Plum became class president. For the class of 2020, Izzy Carpenter is your social board president, Will Fannin won political board president, and Stephen Hoagie became class president once again. And lastly, for the executive board positions, NCTV's own and the producer for this announcement, Alex Kurz, won treasurer, Thomas Southerns won vice president of the student body, and an extra special congratulations to Theo Camera, who became the new student body president. Congratulations to all you guys, these were definitely well deserved.
June is also yearbook month. Just like yesterday and today, you'll be able to pick up one of the highly anticipated Paranos yearbooks every day next week. They will only be distributed before school from 7 to 7:45. In order to collect your yearbook, you must present your photo ID, and that means either your license or your student ID. Also, make sure to pick it up before next Friday, or you chance missing all the amazing memories captured inside.
Now, with this being the last broadcast of the year, Principal Egan would like to thank us for an amazing year. Principal Egan?
Hi everyone, I just want to thank you guys for an amazing school year. I want to thank the class of 2019 for being such an awesome class and role models for the rest of the school. And honestly, thank you to all of the school for everything that you do. You make this place such a special place. It's awesome without you. I'm going to miss you over the summer. And then we're going to welcome the class of 2023 in. So thanks again and have a great summer, everyone.
Thanks, Principal Egan, for guiding us this year and being there every step of the way. Now, Dennis, we might have been on a bit of a break recently, but our sports teams have had no rest and are putting in some great work.
That's right, Harv. Our sports teams never rest, and neither does our man, Ian Nicholas, who is here to update us on the playoff season. Ian, what you got for us?
Thank you, Dennis and Harv, and hello, NCHS. I'm so happy to be back for the last time this year, because how could we go before talking about all that crazy playoff action we've missed in the last 2 weeks? Let's jump right into it. I'm Ian Nicholas, and this is your Rams Sports Report. Let's start off with girls track. The girls had states last Thursday, and they came home with some amazing performances. The 4x800-meter relay squad of freshman Laura Doherty, NCTV's own sophomore Molly Murphy, junior Sophie Curcio, and senior captain Katie Miller placed 4th overall, advancing to state opens. There, they'd placed 9th and were just 4 seconds shy from qualifying for nationals. Other impressive performances from states include both Curcio and Doherty in the 1600-meter, Murphy in the 800-meter, and sophomore Emma Gibbons in the shot put. All of them finished top 8 or higher in the state. Congrats to all the girls on a terrific turnaround season, and we can't wait for even more next year. Now on boys track, who lit it up at FCX after their big win over arch rival Darien. Senior captain Matt Shallon became an FCX champion in the 300-meter hurdles. In the following week at State, senior Jack Connolly placed 2nd in the shot put, while Shallon was at it again in the 300-meter hurdle, placing 2nd as well and advancing to State Opens, where he would go on to place 10th. Great job, Matt, and awesome season to the rest of the guys. Next, we touch upon the fantastic season boys tennis had, which saw them go an impressive 17-1 during the regular season. Despite this, they'd hit a bump in the road against arch rival Darien in the FCX semifinals, falling to the Blue Wave 4-1. The boys looked to get back to their winning ways in the Class L state tournament, and once again they found themselves neck and neck with Darien. The two were tied up at 21 points apiece heading into the quarterfinals, but unfortunately, the Blue Wave would pull ahead to win with 28 points. The Rams, however, were no slouches as they finished 2nd with an impressive 24 points. 2 star performers include the duo of senior Luke Crowley and junior Jack Moore, who were the 1 seed for doubles matches and would finish 2nd in the state, runner-up only to Darien. Congrats to all the guys on a great run. Girls tennis also had a great season, finishing 12-4. The girls advanced to the FCX semifinals following a win against the Greenwich Cardinals, aided by 2 wins from sophomore Jordan Lee. However, they'd fall short to Staples in the semis 5-2. And the girls' state run was not a long one, losing the first round to Amity with another 5-2 loss. Despite this, the girls still had a very successful season and hope to build upon that next year. How about traveling to the turf to check in on our Laxers? After the boys hoisted their first FCX championship since 2013 with their 8-7 win over Wilton, they look to ride this high into the state playoffs as the 6th seed. They were hot out of the gate, crushing 11th seed Southington Blue Knights last Wednesday, 15-2. On Saturday, in the quarterfinals, they would host a familiar foe, the Wilton Warriors. Unfortunately, the guys were not as successful against the Warriors this time around, falling short in a thrilling shootout, 14-11. But don't let this loss blind you from the fact that the boys have been terrific in the postseason, a big success as they scored their first FCAC title in half a decade. So good work, as always, guys. The girls have also had quite the postseason run this year. Keyword is had. They are still going. They are in it to win it. In FCACs, they blasted their way through Greenwich and Staples, making it to the finals where they unfortunately lost to arch rival Darien. However, they'd get back on their feet soon enough, defeating Fairfield Ward, Hall, and Richfield in their state run as the 4th seed. And now they have an opportunity to end their season in storybook fashion with a rematch with the 2nd-seeded Darien, arch rivals, you know them, in the title game. The state championship game is tomorrow at noon at Jonathan Law High School in Milford. So make sure you hit the road and support the girls as they look to win their 2nd straight state title. This sport was arguably our most successful, girls golf. The girls have had an amazing week, claiming their 3rd straight FCAC and state title. I can't make this stuff up. Senior co-captain Megan Mitchell led the group with a 76 to finish the tournament, and sophomore Sterling Legge finished 3rd with a season-best round of 77. We spoke to Megan, who described the feeling of yet another championship, saying, "It's unbelievable. It's the icing on the cake. It feels so good to represent New Canaan again, and for the 3rd time to win FCACs and states." You know what I have to do, right? Undoubtedly, the girls' golf team, all of you guys are Rams of the week. Hey, I didn't know that the Golden State Warriors moved up to CT, because at this point, you guys are basically competing against yourselves. Lastly, a quick shout out to the boys volleyball team who won their first ever FCAC and state tournament games this year, finishing with a 17-7 record overall. Guys, the future is bright for you. Keep it up. Well, see you later, NCHS. It's been so great to be on sports this year, and next year, I hope it will be even better. Harvey and Dennis, back to you.
Thanks, Ian. And with summer just around the corner, we decided to put some new faces in front of the camera. So for his first time in front of the green screen, AJ Boyd is here to update us on this weekend's weather. AJ, how are you feeling?
Thanks, Harv. You know, it feels great to finally get out of the control room and in front of the green screen. And trust me, I have a great forecast for you guys today. Good morning, NCHS. I'm AJ Boyd. I'm here to give you this weekend's weather. This week we have had some cloudy weather, and unfortunately this trend will continue this afternoon with a high in the lower 70s and a low in the high 50s. But due to those good temperatures, it's the perfect day to go outside and enjoy the weather on the beach or by the pool. Moving on to Saturday, the nice weather continues with sunny skies in the morning with highs in the upper 70s and a low in the high 50s. But the sun won't stay out for long as clouds will roll in the afternoon. While tonight will be chilly, the day will be perfect for everyone going to the Girls Lacrosse State Championship game in Milford, right near the Silver Stands Beach too. Finally, on Sunday, the trend will continue as we will be seeing more clouds throughout the day. The temperatures won't be too bad, however, as the high will be in the upper 70s and a low in the high 50s. Despite the heavy clouds, the temperature makes Sunday a good day for going outside and enjoying the summer. Harv, Dennis, despite this weekend's cloudy weather, we're still going to have some nice temperatures, so make sure to go outside and get some fresh air. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, AJ. Now, before we go, we sign off for the summer. Let's wish a very happy birthday to Xander Arnone and his sister, NCTV's own Fallon Arnone, Alexis Axon, Jack Getz, and Nicole Schlesinger. Now, sadly, being this is the last broadcast of the year, please do not email us at nctv78@gmail.com a week before the Friday broadcast. Until next time, this has been Dennis Mulcahy.
And I'm Harvey Duplog. Thank you guys for joining us all year long. We hope you've had an amazing end of the school year and an even better summer. We leave you now with Ashley Walpers, who went around the school to see what your summer plans are. Have a great one, NCHS, and we'll see you next year.
Hey NCHS, this is Ashley Wolpers. I know I'm excited for the summer. Let's go see what everyone else is doing. What are your plans for the summer?
My plans for the summer is to visit my grandpa in West Hampton.
I plan on being a lifeguard this summer. I'm looking forward to saving lives.
Playing sports.
I'm going to be going to Nantucket. Okay, I'm going to Guaynita with my family.
What was your favorite part of the school year?
It would definitely have to be spring break.
Probably the Poetry Fest.
Pepper Alley, of course.
All the festivities really, picnic, homecoming, friendly faces.
My favorite part of the school year was winning FCX and states for hockey and hopefully winning tomorrow in states for lacrosse.